expecting this. It's Friday, the Friday before surgery, and as I've mentioned previously, the weather this week was due to be a bit crap. So this is a bonus ride for me. Last little ride, I think, because I'm not going to have time tomorrow, just to get out and do a few miles. The weather, if you discount the wind, is absolutely bloody glorious. It's really, really nice. But I've got a naughty crosswind, so I'm going to keep recording, unfortunately, to a minimum, because it keeps taking my front wheel everywhere, even though I've only got 42s on the front. So I thought I'd get out and do a little ride before I start thinking about packing and getting everything else ready for what effectively will be Easter weekend when I get back as well, because I don't know what I'm going to be like when I get back. Depends on how invasive and how, well, I was going to say severe, I don't mean severe, how intrusive the surgery is. Because you never know, this time next week I might be back on my bike by now, which would be lovely, but worst case I won't be back on the bike for months. So, seizing every opportunity that arises at the moment, and this is one of them. And if you can hear me over all of this wind noise, hopefully you can. I'm going to try and rectify something about that soon. But I want to say a big thank you to Cycling with Russ. He put a shout out for me at the start of his last video, or well, you'll see this a couple of weeks ago. Just huge thanks to Russ. He's been in touch with me on YouTube, on Facebook. Thank you. Every little helps. Trying to get viewership up for this makes a world of difference. Secondly, thank you to everyone else for your comments and your messages of support, whether it be through social media, through the comment section, or emailing me. It really does wonderful. It shows the cycling community for the good that it does, all pulling together and helping each other out, which is what we're here for, isn't it really? We're trying to support each other in this industry, in this world, and it's great to try and pass a bit of that on. And lastly for now, and I'm not apologising, because we all do it, and I have to, if you fancy subscribing to this channel, please do. I'd love this to be my life, basically being a cycling fundraiser. I'd love to be able to get out, do this, make great content to enable fundraising for the charity and for people that have muscular dystrophy. 110,000 people like my son in the UK that need help, and the sooner we can get a cure, the sooner we can help these people become more normal and more accepted in society and being able to lead a relatively normal life without having to worry about literally everything. Ah, right. Oh, look at this, lovely. So I've got a request, if that's okay, guys. In amongst all the other things I don't have time to do at the moment, I'm putting a video together about the state of the nation's roads, because as we all know, they're appalling, they're abysmal at the moment. Just recently we've had a local club member from Kendal hit a pothole outside Kirkby Lonsdale. It was in water that was, I think it was across quite a lot of the road, so it's absolutely impossible to see, and it ended up with quite a lot of injuries. It was not a good one at all. I mean, for instance, just down here where I'm going, where Cumbria borders with Lancashire, this road surface here in Cumbria, lovely, buttery smooth. It was relayed properly a few years back, or 2 years ago. It hits the Lancashire border, instant terrible, literally within a heartbeat, rattling your teeth off. And that's not even potholes, that's just chip and tar surfacing, which is a temporary fix, which isn't a fix. It's instantly terrible and it only gets worse. So if you've got any stories, comments, anything, any pictures from potholes that are near to you and known, can you ping me an email and see if we can get them put on with a little backstory about if you've been injured because of something like this. I'll put my email in the description. It's ctnmduk@gmail.com. Look at the state of this now. You see how much the bars are wobbling around? This is the good bit. Literally just getting shaken to death. That's why I'm glad for tubeless and drop my tyre pressures to make it that tiny bit smoother. It's exhausting and it's dangerous. So if anybody's got any anecdotes or stories or pictures or anything about potholes nearer to you, fire them in and I'll see if I can get them used on that video. I've got some time to put some videos together while I'm away, I hope. While I'm laid up for surgery, so right, onwards into this bloody headwind now. As I pedal away from the sea again, one thing that's quite nice is that I can still hold at least a bit of power in my legs. Well, I say a bit. There's no huge detraction on these short runs. I don't want to do any longer ones because I'd aggravate it otherwise, but still being relatively sensible with everything. I've done that again. It's just nice to know that everything's working still, despite the need for surgery. Tell you one thing though, I'm looking forward to putting some efforts in again. I hope that soon. Get some segments smashed out and get some high power efforts done. Some zone 3, 4, 5, just getting the lot in. It'd just be nice to actually start putting effort in again. That's what I'm pining for the most, I think. Just the ability to try hard. Tell you, I'm an hour and 8 minutes in and it's still like the other day. Feels like I've been on the bike 10-15 minutes. So desperate to get these long rides done, but I just can't. Really gonna have to build on the endurance when I get back. No idea what the power's gonna be like either, because the sprints were doing very well for me. Let's have a wee hill in, shall we? Yeah, really having to limit myself up there. A little bit of effort, but it's nice to put something in. Bit 15%, 17% climb. Not actually that far from home now. I might just go a little bit longer because I'm feeling good. Hello sheep! Excuse me, well there you go. Lovely, lovely, lovely. What's that, about 30 miles? Just under 30 miles done in hour and 37. So it's about as long as I really want to go. Can still put some power down. But obviously, as I said, I'm being really gentle about what I'm doing. I hope you could hear all of that because my God, it's been windy. I mean, literally, the front wheels just whoo, whoo. I had one really close pass on little. It was a small road, to be fair. Gave him room and he decided to come past. I'm just not getting angry. It's pointless. It's not going to help anyone, is it? But, yeah, if you've got any ideas on these awful roads, just chuck them my way. Well, not ideas, any pictures, any anecdotes, any stories, this and the other. Fire them my way, because it's just appalling at the moment. It really is. And the standard of driving, I mean, I'm a driver. I've got cars, normal, classic, modern, van, the lot. So the state of the roads is frankly appalling. And one thing that did amuse me the other day was I was doing just under 30 miles an hour, I think 29.8 miles an hour down a hill through Burton in Kendal, which is a few miles that way on my local TT route. Car absolutely hooned it past me. 30 limit. They're just... why? Anyway, no, let's stop with the negativity. So that's my last ride pre-surgery. It's Friday afternoon. I set off in 36 hours. Got to get up at like 4 in the morning to get the to drive down to Luton to get an 11:30 flight. Luton's that's a fair drive from here, isn't it? So yeah, it's about 4.5 hour drive there or thereabouts. So as I said, I haven't got time to do anything. I'm going to go in, get showered, change, start getting prepped now because I've got stuff to do this evening and I've got stuff to do tomorrow as well as all that. So thank you very much for watching again. Lots of love. If you can subscribe, it's wonderful. Thank you very much to everyone for commenting and subscribing and all of that. It really is appreciated. Thank you very much, and I will see you post-surgery.